music is freedom that relentlessly exists. Freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of creativity, freedom of imagination. Music is ever soothingly healing, a bombardment of ongoing expressions of feelings. Music is a tool of unity, always bringing people together as family, hence be described as a mentor of spirituality. Music is magic, performing its tricks with sweet instrumental tones and lyrics. Music is emotionally captivating. Music is positively distracting. Music is a form of beautiful art, passed on as a message on a public stage. Music is as powerful as water, flowing in and out of generations, trapped ever so often only by its own enormous power. Music is an angel, singing out from the skies as she flies. Music is love. Music is the food of all moods. Music is perfect, and it is good for you. This poem by Sylvia Chidi touched my heart. On this beautiful, although very rainy spring day, I wish for our music to bring you peace, healing, and happiness. Thank you all for your commitment to us, for your financial support, your encouragement, and especially for attending our concerts. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce our amazingly talented accompanist, Joanne Salmon. And our director, Julie Carney. Obviously, many of you know Julie. So I may be preaching to the choir when I say that Julie is kind and generous and always so dedicated to helping us be our very best. Thank you, Julie. During our brief intermission, an offering will be taken. Half of those proceeds will be for the Choraliers, and the other half will be donated to a local food pantry. Now, following the concert, I think this is also not news to anyone here, you must stay and join us for refreshments because you'll love that as much as you love the concert, I am sure.
Begin our spring concert than with the exuberant "Oh, Praise the Lord" with heart and voice from Franz Joseph Haydn's acclaimed oratorio, The Creation, composed between 1796 and 1798. The text of The Creation has an interesting history. The three sources are Genesis, the biblical book of Psalms, and John Milton's Paradise Lost. The author of the original English translation remains anonymous. The text was published bilingually in German and English in 1800 and is still performed in both languages today. The words used in this arrangement are an adaptation of the original text. The arranger, Jacob Navarud, is an American composer, arranger, conductor, and pianist of Norwegian descent. He is known internationally for his original compositions, and especially for performance editions of choral works from the Renaissance, Baroque, and Classical eras.
Song of Miriam. Miriam first appears in the book of Exodus. She was the sister of Moses and Aaron and a prophetess among the Israelites. Following the parting of the Red Sea and the Israelites' escape to safety, Miriam experienced freedom for the first time in her life. In celebration, she took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her and danced. Rabbi Ruth Sohn wrote Song of Miriam while a rabbinical student. She was inspired by writings from the Torah and traditional midrashim about Miriam. The poem explores the journey of a young woman who finds bravery amid uncertainty and fear. It's a beautiful exploration of Miriam's character and her role in the ancient story. Elaine Hagenberg's music soars with eloquence and ingenuity, and this is certainly evident in her musical interpretation of Rabbi Sohn's poem. She has infused the already powerful words with such musical power and emotion that you not only hear, but feel and understand, and yes, even see the person that was Miriam.
Stretching and
The Time for Turning, using the traditional Irish melody, Sally Gardens, and an adaptation of Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1 through 7, Craig Courtney and Pamela Martin have created a meaningful reminder that we can find new meaning and purpose in whatever season of life we find ourselves.
The arranger, Craig Courtney, of our next piece has a few words to introduce the next song. First performed by Chris Tomlin, I Will Rise is rooted in contemporary Christian music tradition. not typically considered standard repertoire in a university choral series. This piece is being published in the Capital University Choral Series through a dramatic set of circumstances. One of my colleagues and professor to many singers in chapel choir suffered a tragic loss in her family. Her husband's sister and young nephew were victims of a brutal murder. The tragedy was sensationalized by the news media, thereby intensifying the family's loss and grief. Though there is seemingly little one can say or do to bring comfort in circumstances such as these, I asked if there was anything I could do to help. In response, my colleague asked if any choir members might be able to sing at the funeral. Before I could ask them, some of my students contacted me, offering to sing at the service. I Will Rise was the piece requested by the family of the victims and in turn prompted this arrangement. I did not know the piece and would not likely have chosen it but for these circumstances. I now can't imagine not knowing it and not choosing it. We have sung it in countless and varied settings: a funeral, a music educators conference, concert halls, churches, and throughout our recent tour to South Africa. Without exception, audiences rise to their feet in response. I am reminded that beautiful music can be found in any musical tradition if the poetry of the text and the music are meaningfully crafted.
According to the arrangers, there is uncertainty about the initial origin of the refrain of "Ain't no grave can hold me my body down." The traditional refrain, which inspired this arrangement, seems to have been popular with gospel singers in the American South in the first half of the 20th century. The texts and tunes which comprise the verses are not based on traditional material, but were composed by the arrangers. The lyrics of the refrain are thought-provoking and profound, speaking to themes of faith, redemption, and eternal life. Using powerful symbolism, the song tells us that death has no power to overcome the human spirit.
No grave The song, What a Wonderful World, and musician, Louis Armstrong, are practically synonymous. You hear one and think of the other. It was first recorded by Louis Armstrong and released as a single in 1967. It's interesting to note that the song was initially offered to Tony Bennett, but he turned it down. The words are beautiful in their simplicity. They look around. Take time to appreciate the beauty surrounding you and the people, those you know and love, and those you should get to know.
The text for the Tree of Peace is adapted from the Quaker poem, O Brother Man, by John Greenleaf Whittier. This adaptation of the poem broadens the scope of the original with more inclusive language, opening with, "Oh, my sister and my brother, all who walk upon this earth, fold to your hearts each other." A new text fragment, "Listen, listen to one another," is introduced into the poem and serves as an interlude between stanzas. The final sentence of the original poem becomes the focal point of this work, returning many times. "Love shall tread out the fire of anger, and in its ashes plant a tree of peace."
This is a direct quote from the composer himself. I have one hit, as it were, one song that's been recorded 30 or 40 times and crops up on YouTube regularly. It's music in my mother's house. Now, when I say hit in this case, it's a tiny apostrophe in the world of music. It wouldn't even be a street sweeper in any kind of hit parade, and the royalties over 30 years aren't enough to buy a basic used car. But nevertheless, it's a song that others have taken on in a way that has moved far beyond me. Was there music in your mother's house? Did you grow up with the sounds of music accompanying your everyday activities? I bet this is true for many of you. This nostalgic song takes you back to those days, the sounds, the surroundings, the joy of making music together.
There was are a girl's best friend was introduced to the world by Carol Channing in the original Broadway production of Gentlemen Prefer Blondes in 1949. Although many consider Marilyn Monroe's performance in the 1953 film adaptation to be the more famous. The main character, Lorelei Lee, sings this song as a way of expressing her desire for wealth and security. According to some lyrics analysts, this song is about far more than diamonds. It serves as a metaphor for materialism and the pursuit of happiness through possessions. You can draw your own conclusions. Our Lorelei Lee is Annie Druello.
But I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive
to ensure that you left our concert in the best possible mood, hence Julie. With that in mind, we've chosen as our encore this joyful toe-tapping, hand-clapping song written by Pharrell Williams, featured in Despicable Me 2. Dare you not to leave happy.